everyone, happy 2025, even though we're like 3 weeks in at this point, but this is my first video of the year. I'm starting off with a classic video on this channel. I'm going to be testing out some products from Adverts. I realised I only did one of these last year. This is usually what like 90% of my channel is made up of, but last year I only did one, so I feel like we're due a testing Adverts video. Obviously I usually do them on Instagram, like Instagram adverts, but this is actually all Facebook adverts, and I feel like Facebook adverts are just a little bit weirder. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna be doing. Please let me know if there's any other videos you want me to film this year, because I don't have a freaking clue. Thanks. Please help. But first of all, this little section of the video is very kindly sponsored by HelloFresh. It's a new year, but me and Alex are still using them, still getting our HelloFresh box every single week. And I feel like if you're wanting to start the year with a new healthy habit of like eating better or having more home cooked meals, I feel like now is a great time to give them a go. So how HelloFresh works is you plan each of your meals for each week in the app, and there's always so many different recipes to choose from, always something on there for everyone. Then everything you need to make each of your chosen meals will arrive in these little bags. All of the ingredients are pre-measured, meaning you're only paying for exactly what you need, and it minimises food waste as well. And then you'll also get these recipe cards that explain how to make each of your chosen dinners, and it's really as simple as that. I feel like they're just really easy to follow. It has definitely helped us to stay consistent with having more home cooked dinners. That's kind of the reason we first started using them, is because that's what we wanted, and we have stuck at it for years now. Like genuinely, we've been using HelloFresh for I think 4 or 5 years at this point. We just find it so convenient. It makes cooking so much easier. It means I can cook the dinners, whereas before I wasn't very good at that. And genuinely, some of the nicest dinners I've ever had have been from HelloFresh recipes. So yeah, if you'd like to join us and give HelloFresh a go, I do have a discount code as always. If you use my code Sophie2025, you can get 50% off your first box and then 25% off the next 2 months, plus free gifts. I'll have a little QR code on the screen that you can scan, and that will take you straight to their website, or I'll also have a link in the description box if you'd rather click that. But yeah, go and check them out if you want to. I'm gonna quickly unpack my little box, but you don't really need to watch that, so bye! Okay, so the first product I have is kind of not for the current season, but I feel like it will be great in the summer. It's from a website. It's from a website called Pain Free Humans. I have questions, like I would like to know who came up with that and thought, yeah, that is a great name for our company. I mean, I guess it gets to the point. I think they sell products that are supposed to help make your life as a human a little more pain-free. So, I mean, yeah, it makes sense, but... And this is a blanket that is apparently, I mean, it says on the advert, it's like sleeping in ice. So it's basically like a cooling blanket. It says, stop sweating if you're a hot sleeper. I don't know if I'm a hot sleeper, but I am the kind of person who just loves to be cold. Like, I would rather be cold than hot because I hate being hot. I feel like this just appeals to me, but especially in the summer, I think it could be great. That is if it works, but that's what we're gonna find out. So this is what arrived. You could get it in a few different colors. I think there was like a pink, a blue. So yeah, I got the gray one. I think you could also get different sizes, and I got the double size, even though our bed is a king size, but I think that one was quite expensive, so I thought I'll just go for a double. It doesn't have to fit the bed, does it? So this will be fine. Okay, I've got it out. I don't know if it's one of those things where you've got to like activate it somewhere and it will start going cold, or if this is just it. If this is just it, I'm disappointed, because this ain't that cold. Is there a button? Do I turn you on? Yeah, this is what it looks like. It's just a very thin blanket, like it is really thin. Yeah, it just feels normal though. It doesn't feel cold. I'm not entirely sure, but like I said, I will do a little testing clip. I'll spend the night with this and report back on how it goes. Okay, it cost me £34. I feel like that's quite a bit for a blanket, but if it works, I'd say that's worth it. If it doesn't work, that ain't worth it. Obviously. There is so much grey in this shot, I don't even know what's what anymore, but hello. It's the morning after my night with this guy, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on how it was. So this is the blanket. I can sort of get it out a bit better now because I've got more space. Well, it's the size of a double bed. I think I sort of showed you the thickness of it before, but it's very thin. But I'm sure what you want to know is whether it was icy or not. I wouldn't say it was icy, like the whole, it's like sleeping in ice. No, like that's a bit of an exaggeration, but I feel like it kind of worked. I don't know if it's a placebo effect, but I felt like it did feel like a cool blanket. You know, like the cold side of the pillow, you flip it and it's colder. It kind of felt like that, but just all over my blanket, and it kind of stayed like that. Okay, so what I did is, instead of getting under the covers last night, I kind of stayed on top and just sort of like wrapped this around me and slept like this. Like even now, just wrapping it around me, it feels cooling. I don't know what is in this material to make it work like that, because it really does just feel like a regular blanket when you hold it. But when I was sleeping in it, it did just feel cool against my skin compared to like my regular duvet. Like I said, probably more beneficial in the summer, but even in the winter, I quite enjoyed myself. Like I said, as someone who likes feeling cool, I quite liked it. Okay, product number 2 definitely seems interesting, but also slightly terrifying. I know for a fact my mum's gonna see this. She's a hairdresser, and she's gonna be like, don't do it. But I'm gonna do it. This is by the brand Mane and More, and it's basically a tool that you can use to cut your own hair. Not like necessarily just chop it off, but it's for your like split ends. So you sort of run it through your hair and it cuts all the split ends off as it goes down. It says this tool will remove years of damage in seconds. Yeah, sure. Like I doubt it's that good. But that's what the advert says. So this is what I received. I'm pretty sure I picked it. Okay, yeah, there's a few different colours and I went for, where is it? The pink one. Of course. Yeah, it says snips the ends, not the length. So yeah, it's not like a full-on hair cutter. It's just a trimmer. So that's fine then, isn't it? What are we worried about? Stop worrying, everyone. It's fine. Ooh, okay. It actually feels like good quality. This gives me more hope. It feels nicely made, if that makes sense. And then it just goes on its own. You don't even have to press a button, you just clamp it. And off it, that's a terrifying noise. So yeah, you then clamp it in your hair and then drag it down, I think, and it will just go chop, 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 chop. And then all of the hair gathers in this. So we can see if it will work, because we'll see all of my hair in there. Well, hopefully not all of it, but just little parts of it. Well, yeah, you can see the like razor blades up there. I think this is a good time to try it as well, because I haven't had my hair cut in quite a while. So I probably do have a lot of split ends going on. Hopefully it works and it doesn't absolutely bald me. Okay, it was £39, so basically £40. But I've got high hopes. I feel like it should work, right? It's time. I'm kind of nervous about this one. It does seem like a bit of a scary tool. I mean, how bad can it be? It's not like it's gonna chop my entire head of hair off. I'm just scared it's gonna like get like caught or something and mangle it up. Also, it kind of smells like a slight burning plastic smell is coming from it. So that's good. Let's go for like a underneath piece of hair to test this on. Just in case the entire thing comes off in my hand, I won't mind quite so much if it's under here. Oh, I'll still mind, by the way, but not as much. Whatever, we're just gonna give it a go. So I'm just gonna stick it in there, and I think you just clamp it down and sort of drag it downwards. Let's go. Still have the piece of hair, and there's bits of hair in the thing, so I guess it did work. It gave me a little trim. Let me try, now that I trust it a bit more, let's try like a top piece of hair. Are you ready? There's more hair in there now. It's not cutting off loads, like it is tiny little pieces. But yeah, it looks like it is just taking off the split ends, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. It leaves it so smooth afterwards. Like, I think this actually might work. Here is a little close-up of all of my split ends, which I'm sure you really wanted to see, but it just shows it does actually work. I'm sure there's probably something about it that means it's not good for your hair, and I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments, but it does the job. That's all I can say. It does work. Okay, product number 3. Are you ready for the ultimate scam? Like, there is no way this isn't a scam. In fact, I've tried something similar where I tried a like pheromone infused perfume. So it's supposed to be like a perfume that if the opposite sex smells it, they're like, ooh la la, and I don't think it worked. We tried it. I don't believe Alex was overly impressed. But this is a similar thing but with lip gloss. So yeah, this was from a website called Pheromonal Cargoes. And yeah, I got a load of lip glosses. Here they are. How many did I get? Oh, I got 6. Am I good? Why did I get 6? Probably a little bit unnecessary, but there was a deal, okay? I also wanted to try different flavors because they're basically all in different like fruity scents. And I kind of wanted to like smell them all and try and guess which one is which just to see how well they've done the flavors. That just seemed like a fun little extra mini game for me. So I am going to do that in the testing clip. And I'll also try one on and get Alex to give it a sniff and see if it does something for him. I have a feeling it's gonna smell like a regular lip gloss and it's not gonna turn him on, but we'll see. Okay, so I got the 6 for £24 deal, which made them £4 each, because apparently on their own, they're £14 each. Firstly, £14 for this? Why would I spend that when I could spend an extra tenner for 6, you know? Okay, are we ready for my little mini game of guess the flavours? I just want to see how accurate they are, like see how well they've done it. These are the different flavours we have. They're all like fruity scents. So we've got banana, watermelon, strawberry, apple, blueberry, and I think that one's a peach. This is what the lip glosses look like. I haven't even opened one yet. Okay, so it's just on a little applicator like that. It literally says on it, pheromone infused arousal gloss. I didn't even know we were calling it that, but okay. Arousal gloss. Okay, I'm gonna jumble them all up. I'm gonna grab one. Banana? I was gonna say grape, but there wasn't a grape. Was there a grape? Maybe the blueberry one? Yay, okay. Ooh, apple? What a fun little game this is, right? Ugh, I'm sorry. If that's going to turn Alex on, he's got problems. I don't know what that would be. I've forgotten what all of the options are. Ah, shit, watermelon. Yeah, now I think about it, that is like a typical watermelon scent, but done really badly. Strawberry. Yeah, that one actually smells quite nice. And then that means this must be... Oh, I've forgotten. That one smells so bad. Oh, the peach? Nah. I think, yeah, the strawberry was probably the best. So I think I'm gonna try that one. I think this is our best chance of turning him on. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit on. It's quite dry. He should be home any minute, so now we just wait. Just gets home from work. Alex, does this lip gloss turn you on? These are apparently arousal glosses. I have one on. Wait, I'll come to you.
Smells of chemically strawberry.
It does, right? Yeah. It's not good, is it?
No, it definitely doesn't do it for me.
Can we just confirm, for science, you are not turned on right now by the smell of that lip gloss?
Yeah, unless there's like a... takes a couple of minutes to kick in.
It takes a couple of minutes, suddenly we just see like a shadow.
Not for me.
Okay, I had a sneaking suspicion it might not work. Oh, are we all in agreement that this is just a little scammy thing to make a normal lip gloss seem more interesting? I think it might be. It's the bum thing. Okay, this one is interesting. This is what made me want to do the video, because I was like, I need an excuse to get this and test it. May as well do it on the internet. How am I going to do it though without getting my arse out? This is from the brand Le Peach, and this is their, what do they call it? EMS muscle stimulator for your butt. And it's basically supposed to give you like a bigger butt without working out, because you just attach it on and it does some kind of like vroom vroom, and then it gives you Le Peach, I guess. You can get different versions as well. I think you can get it for your abs. I don't know what the other one's for, but I went for the bum one because I sit on my bum quite a lot, and I think it's flattened it to the point of no return. I've tried squatting. Okay, let's be honest. I try for like a few weeks and then I give up. That's probably the problem. But this is like lazy squatting. You just sit there and vibrate, right? Sounds easy to me, unless it's gonna hurt. Like, I hope this isn't painful, because I am a bit of a wimp. Okay, are we ready? Ta-da! Okay, so it's literally just like a little plastic device. You also get this little thing that is the sticker that you stick to your arse cheeks. I'm guessing it's reusable. Yeah, I feel like that is like a reusable sticky pad. And that's it. That's literally all you get in that box. It's just this. It definitely feels a bit cheap and a bit like... I don't know. I don't have high hopes for this one, but I am so down to give it a try. Like I said, it's got to go on my bare ass, so I can't really show you that. on YouTube, can I? I'm gonna have to work out some way of doing the testing clip. It cost me £38. I feel like everything's been around the same price. £38, which I feel like is quite a lot because it is quite literally just a little plastic vibrator and a sticky pad. That feels like a lot for what I'm getting in the box, but if it works, then maybe it's worth it. Okay, first of all, sneaky peek of our new living room. I probably will do an updated like house tour at some point when everything's done that we want to do, but we got a cool little fireplace thing. Anyway, bum time. I'm kind of nervous to try this one because in my head I was like, oh, it'll just like vibrate my bum cheeks. No, I was looking into it and apparently it is a little bit uncomfortable because it is technically forcing your muscles to clench and like so now I'm nervous because I don't like things that feel bad. I've put batteries in it and I think the first thing I need to do is attach it like onto this. It's got two little nubs and then two little holes. So I'm guessing, yep, seems to be clipping on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that is on. It is now all ready to go. I guess the next thing I need to do is peel it off of the backing. And then the next thing I need to do is stick it to my bare ass. So I'm gonna do that without your viewing, if you don't mind. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. I have successfully stuck the device to my cheeks. I can kind of show you because it sort of sticks out the back, but this is what you can see, and then it just kind of goes down this bit, like it's stuck down here. And yeah, this bit sticks out the top, and then you've got the actual device there. This bit should be stuck, but it's kind of, oh! Have I just turned it on? Okay, are we ready, everyone? Well, you don't need to be ready. Am I ready, everyone? I figured you'd want to see a face shot of this so that you can actually see my reaction. You know, it's not going to look like anything. This isn't going to like jiggle it or something like that. It's invisible, but I'm going to feel it. So yeah, okay. Oh. I hate it. Is this level 1 or have I pressed it too much? I need to look in the mirror. Lads, this is level 1. There's 4 different settings and I have it on 1. You literally won't be able to see anything. Like, it looks like nothing, but it feels like something. It's not like a vibrating feeling. It is more of like a pulsing feeling. And you can genuinely feel it like forcing your muscles to like work, which is a really odd feeling because I'm not moving, but my muscles are doing their thing. So it's just a really odd sensation. I guess it's also a little bit tingly. I'm not gonna lie, I don't love it. I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, let's regroup, everyone. We need to discuss what just happened. So as you can see, there's 4 different settings. So you turn it on and it starts on 1. This is literally what I had it on. I was too scared to even try a higher setting. I'm sorry, it might have been funny to watch, but I was too scared. You can program it to like higher settings. You can't feel it if you just touch it like that. It's got to be on like the muscles, I guess. Now that I've felt what it feels like having it on, I feel like maybe it would work. Obviously not immediately. I don't already now have a giant fat booty, but like I feel like if you use this consistently for maybe like months and months, I think it would take a long time, but I reckon you might actually get some results. It's just whether I am gonna want to use this consistently for months and months and months. But yeah, this was just like a first impression. I thought it would be fun to get my reaction. But yeah, if I keep using it, I will update you in a few months. Okay, the next product is probably a bit of a boring one, but I thought I'd just throw it in anyway. This is from a brand called Zen Spine, and it's basically a posture corrector, or as they call it, an instant posture corrector. This is out of the packaging because I've actually already been trying it for the past couple of months. But yeah, it's basically this. It's like a weird little contraption that you wear, pull it really tight around you, and it makes you go from being like this to like this. So I guess it is instant. Oh, I see what they're saying. It instantly makes you sit up straight. Yeah, I get you now. Yeah, there's not really much to say about it. I went for the pink one because I thought it looked quite cute. I feel like it's nicely made. It fits nicely. It's good quality. It cost me £35, which I feel like sounds like a lot for what it is, but I also think it is a good idea. If you're someone like me who spends a lot of your time hunched over your computer like this, then I think it's a great idea. For that reason, I guess it is kind of worth the money. Okay, I'm gonna do a little demo of my posture corrector thing. So basically, you take it like this, and then you just slip your arms through the little armholes, just like that, and then you like get it up here on your shoulders, and then you take the 2 little flaps that come around either side. You basically pull them, kind of like give it a little wiggle, pull them sort of as tight as you can, and then stick it like that, and you're done. That has now made my back go upright. I'll try and do like a side shot in a sec so you can see it better. It just instantly kind of makes you sit up. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I mean, it doesn't really matter what it looks like. That's not really the point of it, but there's no doubt that it definitely works and it has helped me to sit upright. I just sometimes put it on like when I'm editing, because I feel like that's when I sit the most like hunched over my laptop for hours. Because obviously, you know, it's important. If I keep sitting slouched all the time, when I'm older, which I'm getting there, I will probably be like that, and I don't want that. I don't want to be freaking bent over. So yeah, this is me just kind of like relaxed, hunched over, and then I pull this, and you see how I've like immediately now stood up straight. Like I have no choice but to stand up straight, and hopefully it will kind of save my back a little bit later in life. Also, is it just me or does it kind of make my boobs look a little better? I'm just saying, I feel like it kind of gives them a little bit of a Anyway, that's not what we're here for. Bye! I don't know if this counts as weird. It's not weird. No, it's not. But it's definitely a bit different. Like, it's nothing I've ever tried before. It's basically nail polish, but it's powder. So it's from the brand Glam Dip. You've probably heard of them. You've probably been bombarded with adverts from them as well, maybe. And it's basically like nail polish where you dip your fingers in to powder and then they're polished. I haven't got it on right now. I haven't tried it yet. It just sounds like it shouldn't work. Powder on your nails, it's just gonna be all gritty and gross, but there must be a way that this works. So this is what arrived. It came in this cute little purple box, and then this is what we've got on the inside. There's quite a few different things, like it's a full-on set. So we've got some replacement bottle brushes. I don't know what that is. We've also got some nail files. We've got this a thing. We've got this brush. Feels very soft. We've got a few different things up here. So I guess they're just different like base coats and top coats and things that you'll need to actually make this work. And then these are the two like powders that I picked. I can't even remember what colours I picked. Probably black. Yeah, this is in the shade Blackout. And then I also wanted to try one of their shimmers. So I went for Glow Down, which is kind of like a dark grey shimmer colour, I guess. I thought they'd go quite nicely together. So yeah, that is everything that you get in the set. I think this might have been the most expensive thing in this whole video. Yeah, this set cost me £65, but that is just quite a bit really, isn't it? Can't even justify it. But I also got the whole set with it. And in the future, if I wanted to get more, it would just be buy a pot. I don't know how much these are individually. Probably not £65, so that's not so bad. I'm excited to try it. I've not really had much luck in YouTube videos when I try different like nail products. So I'm hoping this one goes a little bit better than previous things. Okay, it is nail time. I've got everything out that I'm pretty sure I need to do this. Firstly, excuse my hand. I absolutely burnt the crap out of my hand like last month, and I'm pretty sure I might now be scarred for life because this bit was so bad it still left a mark. I tried putting concealer on it. I think it might have made it worse. So yeah, just ignore that. Okay, so I've watched a little tutorial on how to do this, and I believe step number 1 is you take this. So this is the base coat, and this is basically like the glue that you put on first before you dip your nail into the powder. So this is what makes it stick. So yeah, I guess I need to get my powder ready. Gotta get this thing off. Oh, pretty easy. And yeah, this is what it looks like. It's literally just some black powder. It looks kind of brown though. Am I crazy? That looks like a dark brown to me. And then I also went for this kind of like glittery silvery grey colour. That looks pretty. I think I might use this on like an accent nail, just on one of them. It looks so pretty. Okay, my camera is struggling. Okay, let's give it a go. I'm just gonna do one finger at a time. I'm gonna start off with this one. I'm gonna take a little bit of the base coat and just whack that on. I guess you've got to try and not get it on your skin, because otherwise the powder's gonna stick to your skin. And then I just stick it in, I guess. In we go. Oh, it feels nice. Take it back out. I'm sorry, mate, that is not black. That's like a dark brown. And then I think you take the little brush and just kind of dust it off a little bit. Anyway, finger number 2. And then we stick it in and then take it out. Give it a little dust. Oh, what? It worked last time. I'm just gonna stick it back in. If in doubt, stick it back in. And then finally my thumb. I'm gonna try and do this one as a little close-up without getting it everywhere. So a little bit of the base coat. Stick it in. Take it out. Okay, I'm swapping to the glitter one now, so I'm just gonna do exactly the same again. Bit of base coat, and then same again, stick it in. How many times have I said stick it in this clip? Pull it out. That one's so cool. Okay, I much prefer the glitter. I kind of wish I'd just done that all over. Okay, yeah, that one looks so cool. That one's come out really nice considering that's one coat. The rest, like the black, definitely looks like more of a dark brown, like I said, but this is only one coat. So this is how it's looking after a second coat. Definitely looks better. I feel like the black is looking a lot more black, but I just feel like it looks a bit thick. I think where I went wrong is I did too much of the base coat. I think you need a really, really thin layer, because yeah, I feel like it's looking a little bit chunky and bumpy in places. So yeah, this is the seal, which obviously seals it into place. Okay, so that is the seal added to each of my nails. Okay, so now is the part where you've got to use the nail file to kind of like smooth it all out, so you can kind of shape it a bit. And she also goes over the top to sort of flatten it. So I guess that's what helps the bumpy bits and the kind of thick parts. Okay, I feel like it is kind of working. It's just sort of smoothing it out a bit. Okay, next we've got this. This is the glow, which is kind of like a top coat. I'm hoping this kind of saves the day and just sort of pulls everything together and makes it look good. So yeah, I'm just gonna apply a little bit of that to each of my nails. Okay, this does look better already. It's just kind of taken away that like powdery, gritty kind of look. Okay, this is quite satisfying, just watching them go all shiny. And then the final thing I have is this. So this is the heel, as you can see. This is basically like an oil that you can put around your nails to kind of keep them healthy. I'm just gonna leave that for now, which means we are done. These are my finished nails. I feel like as a product it definitely worked. They're not perfect, but I feel like if I tried it again I could probably do it a little bit better, because I now know to do it as thin as possible. I think I definitely just did it a bit too thick, but I feel like as a first attempt this wasn't too bad. It was definitely a little bit fiddly, a little bit messy, but again I think with practice it would get easier. And I think the best thing about this is I know these are going to last so much longer than regular nail polish. Pretty good. Yay, finally I've tested a nail product in a video and it hasn't gone horribly wrong. And there we go. Those are all of the weird products that I have to test. Well, some of them weren't weird. Some weirder than others, but that's everything that I have. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big, you can't even see my thumbs. Give it a big thumbs up, there we go, if you enjoyed it. And I will see you very soon with another video of some sorts. Remember, please send help. What would you like to see videos of? I don't know what to do anymore. Help me. Bye.